From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
The Summer Lake feel is going to come to a close this weekend as a low pressure system is going to bring rain showers and a much cooler air mass to our region. I'm Kaitlyn Potucek here with your Friday evening CNET forecast. Beaver Stadium looks to be rather autumnal right now, but if we look at our temperatures, they do not tell the same story. We're sitting at 75 degrees right now, just about at our warmest point of the day. And like I said, this isn't going to stick around for much longer, so if you're just like me and you're not necessarily a fan of the warmer conditions, this is a really great sign for you. A look at much of the Commonwealth shows that many areas across the Commonwealth are sitting about 10 to 20 degrees above average for this time of the year. And if we look at the eastern United States as well, some of the areas in the south are reaching the 90s and high 80s around the Gulf of Mexico. But it's very, very evident that there is a very cold air mass that is moving into our region. We can actually point out the front associated with this low pressure system spinning up above the Great Lakes. It is going to bring in all of that much cooler polar air. Our radar and satellite shows generally clear skies across much of the Commonwealth. Might have a few passing clouds, some high cirrus clouds, especially in parts of northern and central Pennsylvania. Clouds are a little bit thicker. You might see a couple of pop-up rain showers across much of the southern portions of the state. However, a generally very calm day for our area, and that is the case for a lot of the country, especially over the Great Plains and into the Rocky Mountains, as that high pressure system that's really pushing that front into our area is just sitting there and spinning. And that is the case as well for the southeast. There's another high pressure right here, and those two high pressure systems can really help us clearly see this frontal system that is going to affect us heading into the next couple of days. A look at our future weather can show us the exact impacts of that in terms of temperature and precipitation. Right now, well, for tonight, things will generally still be on the warmer side. It might have a couple of passing showers and clouds heading into tomorrow morning when we start tailgating for our game, our football game that is. And things are certainly going to cool off as we head into the overnight hours or later evening hours and overnight hours on Saturday and Sunday. And lo and behold, associated with that front is a great deal of rain that is going to really push its way into our area on Sunday and heading throughout the day on Sunday. It should move out of the way by Sunday night, leaving a couple of clouds behind it and generally cooler air across the entire eastern United States. A look at our future temperatures can really help us visualize that cold air mass. Here's on Saturday night, so tomorrow night about 8 p.m. You can see the border of that cold air mass as it's going to move its way into our area. And it's really going to sit and just spin over us throughout much of the weekend, really cooling things off, dropping temperatures down close to freezing in some of those higher elevations. A look at our 6 to 10 day temperature outlook also shows that it's going to be generally cooler than average. So like I said, if you're like me and you're not really liking the warmer than average temperatures and weather that we've had over the past week, the next week is going to be rather pleasant for you, I can promise you that. Some places might even get cold enough to see a couple of snowflakes overnight throughout some of the nights this week. But a look at our night tonight, still going to remain on the warm side, 61 degrees, and a look at our game tomorrow, it is still going to be generally pretty pleasant outside. Still a little bit above average for this time of year. Like I said, clouds should generally stay out of our way until the end of the game, but that is not the case heading into the weekend. Like I said, rain should make its return on Sunday and into Monday, should clear out and cool off for Halloween, so it should be a pleasant night for trick-or-treating. But heading into the rest of next week, you'll notice that temperatures are going to drop down to freezing or below freezing in the overnight hours later into next week. However, things should generally cool off and start to return to seasonable temperatures. For CNET and Campus Weather Service, I'm Kaitlyn Potucek. Have a great night.